The police have an obligation to protect the rest of the citizenry. So they've got somebody they know to be, he's running. If he gets away, he might somebody. They don't know whether they've a situation here. They don't know what's going on. It's not a bad defense tactic, but again, an individual fleeing from the police in a stolen vehicle. Typically, what happens when you have that situation, guess what?
What?
Family, what up? We're back. Thanks for being here. This upload's gonna be different, but in this video, we're gonna cover what Judge Joe Brown said about the situation. It's a difficult one, but it's still rather simple, but very sad. Could have been avoided. The first thing we have to address, whether we want to or not, is why were these people out here on YN timing? You gotta ask yourself, what did they just get done doing? And what were they planning on doing? The vehicle that they apprehended was not theirs, and then they had the blickies. So that has to be addressed first. But that leads us to the point where the dad did what he did. I'm done yapping. Let's get into Judge Joe Brown's commentary. Shout out to the real Dana. Her info's on the screen.
18-year-old Rodney Hinton by police Thursday in East Price Hill after that car chase. Cincinnati police say it was Ryan's father who killed that retired Hamilton County deputy the very next day in what appears to be a revenge. But the attorney for the teenager Ryan offered his condolences to the family of the deputy, but made it very clear today, this news conference that ended just in the last 30 minutes was only to discuss the deadly incident with Ryan. Several family members were at that news conference, including Ryan's grandfather, grandmother, brother, and cousin, among others. They say they watched this police body camera video of the Thursday incident. Police say Ryan was with 3 others in that stolen car. They all got out to run. Within a matter of seconds, Ryan was shot, and the family acknowledging again that Ryan was in the car with a gun. But they say it should not have been a sentence.
That's bro. I've seen a lot of instances on YouTube to where it's the same type scenario, but certain things are ejected from the person that's running because they're running and they have something angled back and they're releasing certain projectiles in another person's direction. This is split second decision making. I'm gonna tell you about Cincinnati. It's where I grew up, and they're not gonna play. The city hasn't gotten lit. Take that word for what it's worth. But look up Timothy Thomas in Cincinnati.
Wasn't supposed to be there, but he was. So he's in a car, he's armed, it's a stolen car, they run, okay? The interesting thing here is the police have an obligation to protect the rest of the citizenry. So they've got somebody they know to be armed, he's running. If he gets away, he might somebody. They don't know whether they've got an armed robbery suspect situation here. They don't know what's going on. It's not a bad defense tactic, but again, armed individual fleeing from the police in a stolen vehicle. Typically, what happens when you have that situation, guess what?
What?
There's been an armed robbery. The cops involved don't know. They know there is a gun. They know that people are fleeing. And by the way, the jury instructions in most states say flight may be used to infer guilt.
Who knows what happened before or what they had going on after they acquired the car and got to where they were going. Judge Joe Brown spoke about the GoFundMe. I got mixed feelings.
Father's going to have a first-degree case, or especially a murder case, because that becomes that is not going to wash. Huh? because some other cops did something wrong. You know, that's like lynching bro because some other bro's done something wrong. You know, that's the same kind of thing. If the facts is alleged or are as they allege, that's a cut and dry first degree or premeditated, which is the most serious offense that we have. So why would you want to go raise money to defend somebody for that, even if it's one of those things that you got to do what you got to do type situations?
So it says justice for Ryan Hilton, support his family.
I don't get this. He's in a car. It's a stolen car. There are multiple guns in the car. They all flee the scene. Apparently, officers are saying he's got to go. He's got to go. They're in fear of their lives. They don't want to do this. They're not being war heroes. They want to go see their families when they get off work. So why are we supposed to be funding that?
This situation could have been easily avoided. It could have been easily avoided. Judge Joe Brown spoke about the GoFundMe. I got mixed feelings because this is a thing. There was a instance where there was a Caucasian lady going off on I think the little dude was autistic, little black dude, and it went viral. People went up. She made a GoFundMe or something to where she asked them to help her with protection and moving or relocating. It's gotten 500,000. This situation, they're asking for support for the family. I'm not sure how much it's gotten, but it's just like these are two scenarios in which people brought bad energy and karma amongst themselves, and then they're wanting support. I just really want to get to the point where we know what this group of people did before this event and what they had planned if this event didn't take place. What are your thoughts on it? Where do you stand? What side are you on? It's only two sides. It's right and wrong. I just feel like they were in the wrong, and this is something that can take place when you put yourself in certain situations and you take part in certain activities. Like the video. I'm out. Peace.